So class 12, today I will start exercise 4, short answer, question number 21. So please open your book and read question 21. It is given, prove that tan inverse cot x plus cot inverse tan x equals to pi minus 2x. You have to prove that LHS equals to RHS. Now how you will do the sums? It's very easy. First you will take LHS. In LHS you have tan inverse cot x plus cot inverse tan x. Okay. Now you have to convert this cot x to tan. How you will convert? In class 10 you have done complementary angle. In that one you know that you have done that cot theta equals to tan, and right here cot theta equals to tan 90 degree minus theta. This one you have done already in class 10. So in place of cot x, now in place of theta we have cot x. So it will become cot x equals to tan 90. In place of 90 you can write pi by 2, because 90 is nothing but pi by 2, minus in place of theta you will write x, because we are taking here x. So cot x equals to tan pi by 2 minus x. So what we will do here class 12, in place of cot x we will write tan pi by 2 minus x. Okay, so that is why I am writing tan pi by 2 minus x in place of cot x. We are doing nothing but whatever we have done in class 10, I am using that one to solve this question. Okay, now plus cot inverse, again in place of tan x I can write cot pi by 2 minus x. Same thing we will use. Now here it is tan. I am rubbing this portion. I am showing you again complementary angle formula. Tan theta equals to cot 90 degree minus theta. Now in place of tan theta I will write x. So it will become tan x equals to cot 90 means pi by 2 minus x. Understood? This type of question I have already done in part 1. Okay, so in place of cot pi by 2 minus x, I can write tan x, and if tan x is given to you, I can write cot pi by 2 minus x. For this reason, in place of tan x, I am writing cot pi by 2 minus x. Now you know class 12 that if you have tan inverse and tan, this will nullify and you will write only pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus x. Plus again cot inverse and cot will nullify, you will get pi by 2 minus x. Understood? Now you know pi by 2 and pi by 2, when you will add this 2 you will get pi only, because pi by 2 is 90 degree, again pi by 2 is 90 degree, 90 plus 90 180 degree, and 180 degree in terms of pi is pi only, and minus x will give you minus 2x. So pi minus 2x equals to RHS, because in RHS we have pi minus 2x. So it is proved. That is why I written pi by 2x equals to RHS proved. Okay, it's very simple and easy. Class 12 you will understand. Now question number 22. In question number 22 it is given sin cos inverse tan sec inverse x equals to root over 2 minus x square. It is 2 minus x square. You have your book, so please read the question properly from your book. Now you will take LHS. In LHS you have sin cos inverse tan sec inverse x. Understood? Now in place of sec inverse x I am writing tan inverse root over x square minus 1 by 1. How? Now you know that sec is nothing but h by b. I have written already here. Okay, I am showing here because I am not getting place there. I am showing you here. You know that sec inverse is h by b, means h value is x and b value is 1, because here it is given sec inverse x. Okay, now h value is x and b value is 1. I am using Pythagoras theorem, which is h square equals to p square plus b square. Now in place of h I will put x, so it will become x square equals to, in place of p we don't know what to put because we don't know p value, but b value no, it is 1. So 1 square. Now when this one will come this side, 1 square will come this side, and we will write root, it will become root over x square minus 1 equals to p. Means p value you are getting root over x square minus 1. Okay, so and tan inverse, tan is p by b. Some people have Pandit Brown here, done permanently black, p by b. So p we are getting root over x square minus 1, root over x square minus 1 by b. b is 1 only. Okay, so by b means 1. Now you can see tan and tan inverse will nullify. You will get only root over x square minus 1. Okay. Now same thing I will do. It is written here cos inverse root over x square minus 1. It means that b value is root over x square minus 1 and h value is 1 because in denominator it is nothing but 1 only. Again I will find p value from here. b is root over x square minus 1, h is 1. So in place of h I am writing 1, in place of b I am writing root over x square minus 1 whole square. Now square and root will cancel out, 1 square will give you 1 only and this x square minus 1 will come this side, it will become minus x square plus 1. Now you can see plus 1 will add up, it will give you 2 minus x square. 2 minus x square equals to p square and p equals to root over 2 minus x square. Means p value we are getting root over 2 minus x square. Class 12, if you are not understanding, write that one. How I am finding values. Okay. Maybe you forgot class 10 some properties of class 10. So please write it. Okay. Whatever I am telling you. Now cos inverse is b by h. Sin inverse is p by h. So p value we are getting root over 2 minus x square by h is 1 only because h value is 1 only. Now sin inverse and here it will be sin inverse, sin inverse. So what will happen here? It is sin, not sin inverse. So sin and sin inverse will nullify. You will get root over 2 minus x square. Okay. In question it is sin. So please rub this sin inverse one. So you root over 2 minus x square you will get. So you are getting RHS root over 2 minus x square. Proof. It's very simple and easy. We are using class 10 properties. Okay. Complete this one. Class 12. Now come to question number 13.1. It is written. Please read the question from your book. If cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z equals to pi, prove that x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz equals to 1. So you have to prove that after solving cos inverse x, cos inverse y plus cos inverse z equals to pi, you will get x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz plus 1. So write here prove that. PT means prove that. Okay. Now I am taking cos inverse x plus cos inverse y and I am taking plus cos inverse z that side. So it will become pi minus cos inverse z. Okay. Now cos inverse x plus cos inverse y formula is cos inverse xy minus root over 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square equals to pi minus cos inverse. Understood up to here? Now this cos inverse will take this side, it will become cos only because here it is cos inverse, so if it will go that side it will become cos only. So cos pi minus cos inverse z. Now you know that whenever we have pi minus cos inverse something or pi minus cos theta, what will happen? 1 minus sign will come and this pi will remove. You know in class 11 only you have done this type of question that when you have pi minus cos theta, minus sign will come outside. Now cos inverse, cos and cos inverse will nullify and you will get only minus z. Yes or no? Now minus z, this minus z will come, minus z will come this side and it will become xy plus z. What we are doing? I am taking minus z this side, so it will become plus z. So xy plus z and I am taking minus root over 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square this side, it will become plus. Now squaring both sides. What I am doing? I am squaring both sides. Squaring both sides means xy plus z whole square equals to root over 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square whole square. Formula of a plus b is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So in our question a is xy. So xy whole square means x square y square plus 2ab. 2a is xy and b is z. Plus b square. B square means z square equals to root and square will cancel. You will get 1 minus x square, 1 minus y square. Now multiply 1 into 1, 1. Okay. minus x square into 1 minus x square minus minus plus x into x square into y square x square y square. Now plus x square y square plus x square y square will cancel out. You will get all the things, you will take this side, minus y square you will take this side, minus x square you will take this side, only plus you will leave. Why? Because in proving part you can see in RHS you have plus only. So it will become x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz equals to 1 proof. Okay, so it's very simple and easy. What we are doing, we are using formula of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. After that I am taking this cos inverse this side, it will become cos only, and you know that when we have pi minus cos inverse z or pi minus cos theta, then pi minus sign will come outside. So cos and cos inverse will nullify and minus z will come this side, it will become plus z, and minus root over minus x square, root over minus y square will come this side, it will become plus, then squaring both side, and after solving we will get x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz equals to 1. Okay, complete this one. Now class 12, see 31 question. It is given if tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z equals to pi by 2, show that xy plus yz plus zx equals to 1. You have to show that xy plus yz plus zx equals to 1, and it is given tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z equals to pi by 2. Now same thing we will do. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y I will write as it is, and plus tan inverse z I will take this side, it will become minus tan inverse z, means pi by 2 minus tan inverse z. Now tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy equals to pi by 2 minus tan inverse z. Now this tan inverse will come this side, it will become tan only. Now you know that in place of tan pi by 2 minus tan inverse z, I am writing cot tan inverse z. How? Using complementary angle formula. Same. Cot theta equals to what we know? Cot theta equals to tan 90 degree minus theta. So in place of 90 degree, I am writing pi by 2. Now in this question you can see it is given tan pi by 2. In case of theta, what is given to you? Tan inverse z. Yes or no? It is given tan inverse z. It means when you will write cot theta, in place of theta, what you will write now? Tan inverse z. That is why I have written here cot tan inverse z. Understood? Yes or no? So what we are doing? Cot theta equals to tan 90 degree minus theta. Now in place of theta, in our question we have tan inverse z. See, tan inverse z. So when we will take in place of theta tan inverse z, so here also in place of theta tan inverse z will come. So it will become cot tan inverse z. For this reason I am writing cot tan inverse z in place of tan pi by 2 minus tan inverse z. Okay. Now you know that tan inverse z can be converted to cot, and we know that if we will convert this to cot, z will become 1 by z only. So x plus y by 1 minus xy equals to cot inverse 1 by z. Now cot and cot inverse will nullify, you will get only 1 by z. Now do cross multiplication, x into z xz, y into z yz, and 1 minus xy will multiply with 1 only, and you will get 1 minus xy. Now what I am doing, I am arranging only. Minus xy will come this side, it will become plus xy, and 1 I am keeping as it is. Why? Because in proving part it is written we have to prove xy plus yz plus zx equals to 1. So what I am doing, I am keeping 1 as it is in RHS only I am taking minus xy this side, it will become plus xy, then plus yz, and I am writing xz as zx. Why? Because in proving part it is given first they have written z, and then they are writing x. Okay, so it does not matter 2 into 3 or 3 into 2, both are same thing, x into z or z into x, both are same only. So proof, you can write here proof. Okay, so it's very simple and easy. You have to know all the formulas and some properties properties of class 10 and class 11 also, then you will able to complete this one. Class 12, come to long answer type question. Question number 3. It is written, prove that 2 cot inverse 5 plus cot inverse 7 plus 2 cot inverse 8 equals to pi by 4. So I have written the question, 2 cot inverse 5 plus cot inverse 7 plus 2 cot inverse 8 equals to pi by 4. Now I am taking LHS. In LHS you have 2 cot inverse 5 plus cot inverse 7 plus 2 cot inverse 8. Now I am converting all cot to tan. When you will convert all cot inverse to tan, it will come 2. 2 will remain as it is. Tan inverse 1 by 5 means it is 5 by 1, it will convert it to 1 by 5, only reciprocal. Now this one also, cot inverse 7 will become tan inverse 1 by 7 and 2 cot inverse 8 will become 2 tan inverse 1 by 8. Okay. Now this one and this one, 2 I will, the two terms I am taking first and I am taking 2 common from both. After taking common I am getting 2 tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 8 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. Now 2 I will write as it is. Formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus x into y plus tan inverse 1 by 7. This one I am writing as it is. Okay. Now when you will take the LCM of 8 and 5, you will get 40 as the LCM and here it will come 8 plus 5 by, again when you will multiply 5 into 8, you will get 40 means 1 by 40. Now when you will take the LCM of this one, you will get 40 minus 1 by 40. It will become 13 minus 14, 40 by 39 by 40. 13 by 40 by 39 by 40. Now 40 cancel. 13 ones are 13 3s are. So 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. Now 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 has one formula which is 2 tan inverse x equals to tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. This is the formula I have written already in the first class. Again I am writing here to show that how I am writing tan inverse 2 into x by 1 minus x square in place of 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 because of this formula. Now you can ask why we are converting. See, here we already has one tan. So if I will have one more tan, I can use formula that tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So for this reason I am writing here. Okay. After doing up to here, I have to rub this part, otherwise I will not be able to do the sums. So after this, I am writing here. It will come tan inverse 2 by 3 by 1 minus 1 by 9 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. Okay. Now take the LCM of tan 1 by 9 and 1. It will come 9 minus 1 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. Okay. So now tan inverse 2 by 3 will become 8 by 9 and plus tan inverse 1 by 7 will remain as it is. Now 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9, 2 ones are 2, 2 4s are 8. Here 1 by 4 by 3 we are getting. It will convert it to 3 by 4. Now I have to rub this part, otherwise I will not be able to do the sums. So it will become tan inverse 1 by 4 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. This one will reciprocal, it will give you tan inverse 3 by 4 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. Now again formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse x plus y is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 7 by 1 into 1 minus x into y. Okay. Now tan inverse 7 and 4 LCM will be 7 4s are 28, 4 7s are 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 4 1s are okay. Here it will come 1 minus 3 minus 28. Again take the LCM. So it will add and will give you 25 by 28 by, when you will take the LCM it will come by 28. Okay. So after this I am doing here. So tan inverse 25 by 28. 8 minus 3, 5. So 25 by 28. Now you can see 28, 28 will cancel. 25, 25 will also cancel. It will give you tan inverse 1. And 1 means tan inverse tan pi by 4. We have done this type of sums. Now tan inverse and tan will nullify. You will get only pi by 4. So what you will write? RHS proved pi by 4. Okay? Complete this one. Now class 12, see question number 13. It is given prove that 1 by 2 cos inverse 5 cos x plus 3 by 5 plus 3 cos x equals to tan inverse 1 by 2 tan x by 2. So in this question I am taking RHS and I am proving that it is equals to LHS. So in RHS you have tan inverse 1 by 2 tan x by 2. Okay. Now first of all I am making this tan inverse 2 tan inverse. When I will multiply with 2 I have to divide with 2 also. That is why I am writing 1 by 2 into 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 tan x by 2. Understood why I am doing? If you will multiply something you have to divide with this. Now 2 tan inverse, this one is full x. Formula of 2 tan inverse x cos inverse 1 minus x squared by 1 plus x squared. So in our question x is 1 by 2 tan x by 2, 1 by 2 tan x by 2. And this half will remain as it is. Why I am converting into cos? Because in LHS I have 1 by 2 cos inverse. See this part already here. Now we have to solve this part. Means we have to find this part. Now it will become 1 minus 1 by 2 will become 1 by 4 because we have square, and tan x by 2 will become tan square x. 1 minus 1 by 4 tan square x by 2. Again same thing, 1 plus 1 by 2 will become 1 by 4 tan x by 2 will become tan square x by 2. Okay. Now formula of 1 minus 1 by 4 I am writing as it is, and tan square x by 2 formula of in class 11 you have done already. That tan square x by 2 formula is 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. In class 11 you have done 1. Now in here it will be plus. So 1 plus 1 by 4 I can write as it is, and in place of tan square x by 2 I can write formula 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. Same formula we are using from class 11. Okay. Now take the LCM. LCM will be 4 1 plus cos x. 4 1 plus cos x. Now this 4 1 plus cos x will multiply with 1. It will come half cos inverse 4 1 plus cos x minus. Now you can see 4 plus 1 plus cos x is present here. It means when you will divide this with this you will get 1. So 1 will multiply with 1 minus cos x. Here it is 1 minus cos x. Okay. Please try to understand this one. I know it is not visible, so I am writing it properly. 1 minus cos x. Okay, this is 1 minus cos x. By again 4 1 plus cos x will be the LCM, and 4 1 plus cos will multiply with 1. It will give 4 1 plus cos x. Now plus sign we will write, and then 4 1 plus cos x will divide with 4 1 plus cos x. It will give you 1. 1 into 1 minus cos x will give you 1 minus cos x. Now 4 into 1 4. Now this part will cancel. First cancel this part. So 4 into 1 4. 4 into cos x 4 cos x minus 1 into 1 1 minus plus cos x. Again same thing, 4 plus. Here this one 4 into 1 4 4 into cos x 4 cos x plus 1 into 1 plus 1 plus minus 1 into cos x. Now you can see I have forgotten to write cos inverse, so please write the cos inverse. Here also write cos inverse first. Half you write and write after that cos inverse. Now 4 cos x plus cos x will give you 5 cos x. 4 minus 1 will give you plus 3 by 4 plus 1 5. 4 cos x minus cos x will give you 3 cos x. So you are getting half cos inverse. This is cos inverse. Okay. 5 cos x plus 3 by 5 plus 3 cos x. Please write it here. Here also cos inverse x, and here also cos inverse x. Okay. Please write down. Now class 12, see question number 15 of long answer. It is written, if cos inverse x plus cos inverse y equals to theta, show that x square minus 2xy cos theta plus y square equals to sin square theta. Now how you will do this sum? It is given in the question that cos inverse x plus cos inverse y equals to theta. Okay, so first of all we know the formula of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. Formula is cos inverse xy minus root over minus x 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square. Okay, now cos inverse I am taking this side, it will become cos theta. Now again cos theta I am taking this side, so it will become xy minus cos theta, and full this 1 minus root over y minus x square root over 1 minus y square I am taking that side, it will become root over 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square. Minus sign will become plus. Now squaring both sides, when I will do, I will get xy minus cos theta whole square equals to root over 1 minus x square root over 1 minus y square whole square. Formula of a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. We have done all this in class 7-8 formula, a minus b whole square formula. And this one will become 1 minus x square 1 minus y square. Now you can see in this part, after opening the bracket, this 1 into 1 into minus y square minus x square into 1 minus x square minus plus x square into y square x square y. Now plus x square y square and plus x square y square will cancel out. You will get minus 2xy cos theta minus 2xy cos theta. Now in place of cos square theta, I can write 1 minus sin square theta. How? In class 10 we have done that sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Yes or no? Now in place of cos square theta, we can write cos square theta 1 minus sin square theta. This sin will come this side, it will become cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta. So for this reason I am writing, why I am writing, because in proving part it is written, prove that x square minus 2xy cos theta plus y square equals to sin square theta. So we have to remove cos square theta, and in that place we have to write sin square theta. For this reason we have to use this formula. Now plus 1 and plus 1 will cancel out. Minus x square will come this side, it will become plus x square, minus 2xy cos theta will remain as it is. Minus y square will come this side, it will become plus y square, and minus sin square theta will come this side, it will become plus sin square theta. Now you can see you have proved already. This is the thing we have to prove. Complete this one. Class 12, see long answer question number 21. It is written, tan inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x equals to 1 by 2 sin inverse x by root over 1 plus x square. Now what we will do here, we will convert this to tan inverse 1 by x by 1 plus x into sine. So we know the formula, when we have 2 tan inverse x, then it can be written as 2 tan inverse x can be written as sine inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. This is the formula you know, because in first class only we have discussed about all this formula. So sine inverse 2x is 1 minus x 1 plus x by 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square means 1 minus x by 1 plus x whole square. Okay, so sine inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x square. This square is with 1 minus x also, with 1 plus x also. So it will become 1 plus 1 minus x whole square by 1 plus x whole square. Okay. After this RHS will not do anything, we will keep it as it is. Okay. Because only first we will solve LHS. Okay. Now sine inverse, when you will see this one, you can write 2 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Now when you will take LCM, because there is nothing means 1 plus x whole square will be your LCM, and here it will come 1 plus x whole square plus 1 minus x whole square. You know how to take LCM. I am not showing you that part, only I am writing this. Okay. Now you can see class 12, 1 plus x, and here 2 times you have 1 plus x. So 1 will cancel. You will get 2 1 minus x, and this 2 will break in the formula of a plus 2 a square plus 2ab plus b square, then plus sign a square minus 2ab plus b square. Understood? And 1 plus x you will write as it is. Now what will happen here class 12? Plus 2x minus 2x will cancel out. 1 plus 1, 2, x square plus x square, 2x square equals to sin inverse x by root over 1 plus x square. RHS I am writing as it is. Okay. Now what will happen here class 12? 2 we will write a minus b, a plus b. Formula is a square minus b square. So that is the thing we are writing. Now 2 we can take common. 1 plus x square will left. And RHS we will write as it is. Okay. Understood up to here? Now after that what you will do, I have to rub this portion, otherwise I will not be able to do the sums. So 2 will cancel out. You are getting sin inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square equals to sin inverse x by root over 1 plus x square. Okay. Now what we will do class 12? After this you can write this 1 plus sin inverse and sin inverse will cancel out, means you will not show like this. Okay, it is not allowed. So if you are seeing that in LHS you have sin inverse, in RHS you have sin inverse, we will assume that it will remove. Okay. So 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square equals to x by root over 1 plus x square. Okay. Now 1 plus x square can be written as root over 1 plus x square, again 1 plus root over 1 plus x square, x by root over 1 plus x square. Understood? Why? Because here if we will break this one again, if we will multiply, root will cancel because root will be cancelled out. Okay. So this one and this one will cancel. We will get 1 minus x square by root over 1 plus x square by equals to x. Now you will do cross multiplication. When you will do cross multiplication, you will get 1 minus x square x root over 1 plus x square. Okay. Now squaring both sides. By squaring both sides, you remove this square root. Squaring both sides, it will become 1 minus x square whole square and x will become x square. And okay, do one thing, write like this so that you will not get confused. Okay. Now a minus b whole square formula is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, I am not showing you separately, I am just writing directly this one. This x will become x square, root and square will cancel, it will become 1 plus x whole. Now 1 minus 2x square plus x whole, this x square will multiply with 1, so it will become 1, it will again multiply with this, it will become x to the power 4. Now this one will cancel out. Okay, after this what is left here? Here it is minus 2x square. Okay, so it will go there, x square plus 2x square, 1 x square plus 2x square, it becomes 3x square. So x square will become 1 by 3, x square will become root over 1 by 3. It means x equals to plus minus root over 1 by 3. This is your answer. X equals to plus minus root over 1 by 3, or you can write x equals to plus minus 1 by root 3, because one root will be 1 only. So this one will be your answer. Okay, complete this one. Class 12, your homework is short answer question number 23, 24, 28 and 32. And 32 you will get same question in example number 12, same as example 12. Okay, and wrong answer you will do question number 4, 14 and 22. And if you have any queries, you can ask me in the given email ID niloofar.sme@outlook.com, and by tomorrow submit your homework. Okay, thank you.